What did I just watch? So the episode starts off with Varys writing letters to try and tell everyone, I guess, everyone who's still left about Jon. And I really hope that some of those letters got out. He's really been trying to poison Dany by using a little girl from the kitchen, but for some reason she hasn't been eating her food, probably because she's paranoid AF and she knows that someone's trying to kill her, or because she's just depressed, or at least I thought that's what it was. Tyrion goes to talk to Dany after he sees Varys talking to Jon on the beach, doing exactly what I said Varys was going to do, try to convince Jon to be king. However, it doesn't work, and Tyrion goes to snitch, and I think Jon snitches too, TBH. So Dany burns Varys with little to no emotion. It was the driest Dracarys ever. Every other time she said Dracarys has been Dracarys. Dracarys. This one was Dracarys. So Jon gives her a weird little look. Tyrion telling Varys goodbye was one of the saddest things, because little does everyone know Varys was 1000% right, and Tyrion just got his friend burnt up for no reason. So Varys is a martyr, honestly, in this case. Then we have Dany talking to Jon, and she's basically telling him how she feels unloved and no one loves her and everyone loves him, her usual gripe. And, he tells her, I love you, and she tries to, get her a little. He kisses her, but then he kind of like pulls away, and she catches the vibe, and she's like, oh, okay, fine then. Everyone can hate me and be afraid of me. That's fine. And I think he is still in love with her, but I just don't think he can get past the whole incest thing. So he just kind of like, I love you, but I don't really want to do it anymore. And that's the vibe I'm getting from him. I also think he might see that she's becoming a little unhinged, and he's like, I'm kind of like not really turned on by this because you're acting a little bit crazy. Honestly, he should have just done it. Like, he should have just took one for the team, took one for the Seven Kingdoms, and just been incestuous, honestly. So Tyrion begs Dany, once they attack King's Landing and once they hear the bells, that means the city has surrendered and to stop. And she says that she will. Well, she gives Grey Worm a little nod like, yeah, we'll surrender. But I think she had this probably planned all along, or she just told Tyrion that to get him out her face. Then she's all like, BT Dubs, I have your brother, and I dare you to go try to save him because I'll burn your little ass up too. And Tyrion literally looks horrified. Yeah. Tyrion ultimately goes and frees Jaime and pretty much seals his fate by freeing Jaime to go and try and escape with Cersei. And he honestly seals all of their fates. This scene actually made me tear up because everyone knows this is the last time that Tyrion will ever see Jaime. And it was just a really, really sad, really good scene between the brothers. And I'm sad that we won't get any more scenes between them, but also we really won't get any more scenes anyway because the show is ending. So it's battle time. And the first person Daenerys decides to take care of is Euron, but really Euron. So she burns up the whole fleet, burns up the ballistas using Drogon with ease. And I wonder why was it so easy this time, but it was so difficult last time to do this when she literally does nothing different. But okay, go off, sis. She takes care of that problem quickly. She burns up all the ballistas on the gates of King's Landing. And at this point, she has won. It's over. She won. Like, sis, why didn't you stop there? Like, why? Sis, you won. It's over. You could have just stopped. But no, not her. Not the mother of dragons. She decides to mow through the Golden Company and basically get rid of them in about 30 seconds. And I kind of wonder, like, what was the point of them? So there was no point. There was no plot. There was no backstory. There was no betrayal plot. There was no negotiations. Nothing. They just lost, got burnt up in 30 seconds. Okay. All right. Grey Worm, the Dothraki, which surprisingly there are still some Dothraki left. I don't know where they came from. Maybe they just got here. There's some more. I don't know. Grey Worm, the Unsullied, the Dothraki, they storm through King's Landing and they win pretty quickly. And once they get to the Lannister soldiers surrender. They put down their swords. The bells are ringing. The swords are dropping and clanking. And it's over. They won. It's over. Daenerys, the city is yours. You're the queen. So apparently Daenerys and Bells, she just doesn't like them very much because it sets her completely off. She clicks out. She decides to burn them all. Now, sis, I know I said burn them all, but like I really didn't mean to burn them all. She destroys the city completely unnecessarily for no reason. She's already won. They surrender. Grey Worm starts cutting a fool. The Dothraki start cutting a fool. The Northern soldiers start cutting a fool. And they are just killing innocent people, trying to rape people. Even one of Jon's own men, he has to kill because he's trying to just rape somebody for no reason. Jon even gives Davos a look like, bruh, I gotta tell her it's over. So we cut to Cersei, Cersei is literally realizing that it's all over. She starts sobbing, crying. Qyburn gives her the news, like, yeah, sis, we gotta get you out of here. And they actually made me feel bad for little Justin Bieber looking ass girl. Like, I was like, dang, like, when I'm watching, it's crazy how they've done this. I'm watching Daenerys, like, Daenerys gotta die. And I'm looking at Cersei like, oh no, Cersei's about to die. Like, it's really sad. So they're trying to escape, and it's basically Cersei, Qyburn, and the Mountain, you know, the trio. They run into the Hound, who has convinced Arya to run off and try to escape. The Hound comes up on them, and basically the Mountain's like, yeah, I gotta fight this man. And Qyburn's like, no, protect the queen. And the funniest part of the whole entire show is when the Mountain throws Qyburn against the wall, his head pops like a little gusher. That was hilarious. And so then we get Clegane Bowl, and Cersei's just like, I don't want no part of this. She just scurries off by herself, trying to escape. The Mountain fights the Hound, and the Hound ends up having to sacrifice himself and throws them both into the fire. Clegane Bowl was awesome. WTF. Wow. So Arya is out here in these streets. She's not fighting. She's not killing anybody. She's literally trying to escape. They really humanized her in this. Like, you literally see her struggling. She's trying to help people. She's trying to save herself. She's trying to just get out. Like, she's just trapped. Daenerys is just destroying the city. And, you know, if it wasn't for Arya's impeccable plot armor, like, these shots are really amazing. But she's just living through some just unlivable stuff. And it's just like, okay. Honestly, y'all don't even got to show us Arya going through all of this if she's just going to survive. Because clearly, she was going to survive. So Jaime sneaks into King's Landing and he fights Euron. And what was the point of this scene? Like, it didn't move the plot at all. I thought maybe Euron was going to tell Jaime something to get him upset with Cersei. But no. Nope. They just fought and Jaime kills Euron. And I mean, I'm glad Euron's dead. He was really annoying and, like, not a good character. But it was a throwaway scene. We didn't need it. Euron said some weird stuff. I'm the man that killed Jaime Lannister. Like, there was no point in any of that. Jaime reunites with Cersei, and I honestly probably am going to do, actually I am doing a separate video on this. Because as you all know, I have been 100% on the Jaime will kill Cersei train. But I think that's just because I followed book Jaime, and that's just kind of where book Jaime's plot is heading. And there was a lot of prophecy that said that this was how Cersei would die. So maybe it's what happens in the books, and show Jaime is just going to be different. And honestly, if you take everything about show Jaime into consideration, I really don't think that it is a character assassination. I don't think that I slept on it, and I don't think they ruined his character arc. I don't think there was a character arc for Jaime. I don't think he changed in any way in this story. I literally just think he was a complex person. There were good things about him and there were bad things about him. He always had good in him. He always had bad in him. He was just a human, and he just couldn't shake Cersei. And, you know, I honestly teared up. Like, they died in each other's arms. They came into the world together as twins, and I'm gonna miss the Twincest too. Like, it was honestly sad. The everything just collapsed on top of their heads, and they died together. And he told Bronn that he wanted to die in the arms of the woman he loved. And he did, and it was kind of poetic. Even though I am mad that we didn't get to see Cersei get, like, quartered by some horses or something, or ripped in half. We kind of deserved to see Cersei die in a crazy way. But the way it happened is honestly kind of poetic. Turns out the Night King was the good guy all along. So Arya is the Terminator of the show, and I know a lot of people are saying Bran showed up on the white horse. Bran is not... Don't give Bran that much credit. Bran is useless. That was just a random horse that somehow survived. Maybe Arya's gonna kill Daenerys. But maybe they will do the Jon Azor Ahai thing after all, and he'll have to kill the woman he loves, Nissa style. Maybe that's what's gonna happen. Either way, I'm rooting for this girl to die at this point. I never thought I would see this day come. I didn't know that this was gonna happen. boy, was I wrong in my predictions. I'm really, really, really hoping that some of Varys' letters got delivered, and maybe the Prince of Dorne or Yara or somebody is going to show up to try and, you know, fight for Jon as the true king of Westeros or something, because Daenerys has got to go. She is the queen of the ashes. Congratulations, you played yourself, sis. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Stay tuned. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Drop a comment below and tell me what you guys thought. Thanks. Bye.